Hello, my name is Don Thornton, and I specialize in getting businesses $10,000 worth of free Google Ads every month, forever. But today, I want to talk to you about how to get started with Google AdWords. Now, Google AdWords play a central role in your online marketing strategies. It is one of the most productive and quickest methods of bringing in traffic that converts easily. Using Google AdWords might cost a little bit up front, but I can tell you the benefits greatly outweigh the investment you put into it. Google AdWords offer assured and immediate traffic to your website and gives you a good opportunity to convert many of those visitors into leads, which then hopefully turn into sales. The nice thing about Google AdWords is that it's relatively easy to set up. However, there's a few things you want to keep in mind before you dive in and take the plunge. First of all, you need to set up a proper budget. This is a very important step when you set your campaign up, but you want to make sure that your goals are or your budget is flexible and adjustable because you're going to want to be able to make decisions on the fly as you start getting data back from your ads. So we'll cover that in a little bit, but just keep that in mind right there. Because remember, Google AdWords, online marketing in general, it's not like the old days when you could just rent a billboard, for a month and just wait for phone calls to come in. Here, you have to work at it, and ads work. Some work better than others. You have to make sure you can adjust on the fly and have your budget to be as flexible to be able to take that in consideration. So when you set up your budget, you're gonna be able to finance your successful advertising campaign, but without jeopardizing your other business functions. So let's talk about how to do this. And let's start with choosing the right keywords. Okay, there are a lot of different types of keyword choices you can go with. You can go with broad match type keyword. That's the default match type that displays your ad to a wider audience with respect to searches that have similar phrases for what you're trying to offer. For example, if I type in antique furniture as my keyword, the broad match type is going to throw out a bunch of different variations that Google thinks are similar enough to antique furniture, and they'll display those to whoever is clicking on that search. So the next option you can do is a broad match modified. It's a broad match, but some slight restrictions. Now remember, keywords always have a plus sign in front of them. This option gives you more control over the broad match type keyword that you choose. So, for example, if someone's selling antique furniture or how to sell my antique furniture, and you're selling your furniture, well, you don't want that. You don't want your ad to pop up for them because you're not interested in buying their furniture, right? You want them to buy your furniture. So this is a great way to make sure that you don't spend money on searches that are irrelevant to your business and what your goals are by what you're promoting. So this brings us to the aspect of attracting more customers. Google AdWords can provide immediate outcomes if the execution is correct. Just avoid the mistake of creating an ad and just kind of ignoring it. I'm sure you would think that doesn't happen, but trust me, it does. You have to make sure that your campaigns are optimized and that you're monitoring. Keyword here, monitoring the success or failure of your campaigns. If you don't do this, you will run the risk of losing all of your hard-earned money on a campaign that's not doing anything. So your ad has got to contain clear, simple, and strong calls to action to encourage your user to take action. Otherwise, what's the point? Now you can test your different variations with your ads, and that's another reason why Google Ads are so amazing. You can do an ad run that has a certain phrase, and then run another one with another phrase completely different, and run them at the same time. And you can check the analytics and just determine which one's doing well and which one's not. And you can analyze which one is resonating with your potential audience, your potential leads, and that are getting the most clicks. And when you decide which one is working better, then you can just work on that one and get rid of the ad that's not working, it's not converting. And but sometimes people make this mistake, and I want to really highlight this right now. Is it's all well and good to get the clicks, get the views, and then send them somewhere, but you have to make sure that you optimize where they're going to. So please make sure that you have an optimized landing page. Do not do a homepage. I'm begging you. Home pages are where potential leads go to die. Okay? There's too much going on in a homepage. It's not laser focused enough to convert. So if you do send them to a homepage, you're basically just flushing your money down the toilet. You got to make sure that your landing pages are designed to clearly describe your offer, that they have good sales copy, and they have plenty of calls to action. So a great landing page will also contain an attractive headline, the benefits and features of your product or service. It should have compelling graphics, images, testimonials, and of course, it should be littered with multiple calls to action. Simply put, the more landing pages you create, the more targeted the possibilities you have for converting your visitors into customers. Personally, I do all my sales funnels and landing pages on NowSite. I've been using NowSite since 2018, and I absolutely love it. It's the only all-in-one online marketing platform that was designed with artificial intelligence, specifically for small businesses and entrepreneurs. It gives me everything I need. I get a CRM, email campaigns, SMS campaigns, social media content, unlimited websites, and the training's just amazing what they give you. If you're interested in learning more about this, email me at don.thornton@nowsite.com, and that's spelled DOHN. Thornton, THORNTON @nowsite.com. Okay, let's talk about search and display networks. Usually, beginners and small business owners struggle with the question of whether you should use search networks, display networks, or both. Now, let's start with search networks. When you advertise your ads through a search network, they display in the Google search results when someone's query matches your keywords. Now, search networks traffic is more targeted and conversion oriented than display networks traffic. Plus, search networks are great for achieving higher click-through rates and a better quality score. But display networks can still be a great choice for you. When you're advertising your ads on a display network, you show your ads on a variety of sites. Now, I don't know if you remember this or not, but just think back. Maybe it'll resonate with you. But there may have been a time when you've been on a website and you've seen ads pop up on the side of the page. Now, the ad could have been a banner. It could have been a text ad. It doesn't matter. Regardless of what kind of ad it was a Google ad that was using a display network. Display networks are certainly more flexible, and they allow you to choose the type of content that you want in your ads. Okay, let's talk about how to operate search term reports. Now, they are awesome because they let you know the intent and the language of the user through which you can use more targeted keywords, which means you can attract the right audience, and they even generate ideas for new keywords and allow you to exclude the irrelevant keywords that you don't need. Now, search term reports can also be one of the most effective ways to generate long tail keywords, which are highly targeted and conversion oriented. You can use these terms to easily identify things that are relevant to your business and, most importantly, that produce the most clicks and impressions. Now, Google AdWords offers a free tool called conversion tracking. It shows you what happens after your ad gets a click. It also lets you identify how efficient your ad campaigns are performing in terms of generating leads, sales, downloads, signups, phone calls, whatever type of conversion you're looking for. This data is recorded by the conversion tracking. It gives you insights into performing and non-performing metrics, which allows you to optimize your ads for better performance overall. Another thing Google AdWords does that's really cool is that it allows you to target audiences by location. So through location targeting, you choose the area where you want to show your ads. It's as simple as that. And that hopefully ensures that the right customers you're looking for will find your business, which is really important for brick and mortar businesses. Like, for example, if you have a coffee shop in Orlando, it makes sense to run your business, your ads in a geographical area around your business, right? Now, Google AdWords will also suggest areas where you might want to consider targeting, and you can split test those and see how that goes. But you can also exclude the locations that contain customers that aren't relevant to your business. So that makes you more laser focused, as I like to say. And regardless, AdWords will help any business. You just have to maintain and optimize your campaign to get the best results. So at the beginning of the podcast, I was talking about if you were doing a search for antique furniture. So you can choose antique furniture. So you could type in or put the plus sign before antique furniture, or you could do antique and then do plus in front of furniture. So your ads will be displayed when your keyword contains the phrase in the search queries. So if it's antique furniture and someone searches where to buy and then antique furniture, then your ad will appear. But if antique starts the sentence and furniture ends the sentence, then your ad won't be displayed because it's not an exact phrase match. Okay. Now, there's an option for an exact match. With this option, you can certainly run your ads or have your ads run or be shown if someone types in the exact keyword that you've chosen. So this gives you maximum control over the display of your ads. Okay, so remember, you only want to choose keywords that describe your businesses or services well. And another way, like I said previously, was you can put in negative keywords to make sure your ads don't get shown on those at all. My advice is give it a try. See if you can grow the size and scope of your business through targeted campaigns. And I would also like to remind you, as I said at the beginning of my podcast here today, is that I can show you how to get $10,000 in Google Ads for free every single month, forever. If you want to learn more about it, go to my webinar, register, and you can get access to it. The webinar address is www.dssgwebinar.com. That's spelled www.D as in dog, S as in Sam, S as in Sam, G as in George, webinar.com. It's only 25 minutes long. You're not going to lose too much of your life, but I guarantee you it'll change your life like it changed mine. Okay, so that's really all I had to talk about today about Google AdWords. I appreciate you guys coming here. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please make sure that you add a comment about what you've learned and subscribe to my channel too so you can get access to these videos when they come out. And I look forward to seeing you on my next episode of my podcast. And thanks again. Bye.